This is a really humorous, funny story, not great, but funny, that comes out of China. And we see a similar thing happening in Dubai regularly and other countries where they are playing with the weather, trying to play God, trying to control weather and make it rain when they need it to rain and so forth. Not realizing they're not God and things don't always go well and usually go the other way and end up with floods and all sorts of chaos. China launches 200 rockets to quell a heat wave, but gets a storm instead. China recently launched a not so secret submarine to spy on the US, and now they're launching cloud seeding missiles because they had a heat wave. The human intervention into the persistent dry weather resulted in gusts of 76 miles per hour, blasting all the residents' laundry off their balconies in what has been humorously referred to as the 9-2 Chongqing underwear crisis. Zhang Juan, the deputy director of the Chongqing Weather Modification Office, insisted that the wind was a natural occurrence and not a result of the cloud seeding. Obviously, they'd say that. We have a massive heat wave. There's no wind. There's no nothing. We're in a crisis. Let's launch 200 rockets to cloud seed. Boom, up they go. Bang! We have a storm with this wind, but it definitely wasn't us. Got to believe the government. Zhang stated, there are definitely strong winds. We acknowledge the wind. But this is caused by natural conditions, a natural reaction to 200 cloud seeding rockets. Artificial rainfall will not cause extreme weather. Because it's artificial, the clouds know that they must respond artificially. No one gave them the memo that they're not supposed to become storm clouds from the cloud seeding. There's a constant communication gap between us and nature and the sun and weather. In a bid to combat the heat, Chongqing officials took an unusual approach by firing the 200 rockets. The cloud seeding technology worked wonders. As rain began to pour on Monday, so did underwear from city residents' washing lines. Despite this, authorities continue to deny any link between rockets and the sudden wind storm. Hilarious. There's so many news stories coming out of China where the richer population is complaining that their very expensive underwear has flown away and who's going to compensate them for the underwear crisis. Oh my word. But no, it was not the 200 cloud seeding rockets. It was natural causes. It just happened to be at the same time. The same way that it's not any sort of cloud seeding technology when it floods out in other places too, where they're doing weather manipulation. It's just pure chance that this happens at the same time. Got to believe the government. Hey, that's how it goes. And they're going to keep playing with weather, and it's going to get worse and worse, and they're going to keep getting the back end of all of this. And unfortunately, I mean, this time it's funny. We're laughing at the underwear crisis in China, but next time, not so funny. God bless. Keep looking up. Shalom.